Today I went to Townwide in Waldwick, and I spent $129.50 on all this stuff. I think I did good in terms of what I spent and what I got. Do I think I found anything amazing today? I don't think so. I didn't find any gold, I know that. And I didn't find any silver, really. I don't think. There's a bunch of random stuff, but overall, good, you know? Like, I'll go through it and I'll kind of add some of it up to see how I did. Some of it I'm keeping, you know? I think I went to about 40 sales. Waldwick's kind of big town. I heard, my friend said he did really good. And again, I'm not going to say I did bad. I just didn't get anything really amazing. Let me start with the games. Okay. With the games, the only reason I got the games were because they were like way overpriced, priced at retail, which you're going to see in a second. The price of this one at $10. Well, what happened was the total was $95, and I said, would $45 be okay? And it was way into the day. Let me just aim this here. I was like, was $45 be okay? And it was way into the day, and they were like, fine, right? So $45. I got this Marvel Superheroes, Minecraft Story Mode. They had that priced at $10. Batman 3. They had that priced at $5. Forza Horizon 2. AJ says this is a good game. It's worth. Like this one they had priced incorrectly. I don't know. I'll check it. Nothing old school. They had this Super Mario 3D Land priced at $20. I don't think it's worth much more than $20, you know. This was reasonable. I had this price at $25. This is probably a $40-$45 game, but again, since we went to half, I got it for $12. And then we got this Ninjago movie video game for $20. So that's all the games I got today. The only reason I got them was because they were shooting for the stars. You know, they said, oh, if they don't sell, they'll take them to, I don't know, take them to GameStop and get trade in or whatever they're willing to pay them, which I don't think would have been that much, you know. I don't think it would have been as much as they were asking. Yeah. And this way she doesn't have to go to GameStop. I guess I'll do toys. I went to a sale. These were for a piece. I said, could you do any better? Here, I'll show them. Could you do any better? Because it's a yard sale. You know, you got to try. And the lady was like, yeah. I actually called AJ on these. And I was like, hey, AJ, should I buy these for a piece? Because I don't really like this kind of stuff. But now that we're getting a Butler store, this would be good for it. He says, yeah, I can't go wrong. So I was like, hey, can you do any better? And they said, sure, $10. I bought them. That's how the day was going. I was buying dumb stuff. I feel like my nose is running. I have allergies, so, and I guess pollen's high or something today. They had these 25 cents each, right? So I took 5 of them. I guess I took the 25-cent stickers off. No, there's one. They had 5 of them. I said, would you take $1 for the 5? And they're like, yeah, sure. So I bought these. These I will put in that tray with these cars. At another yard sale I went to, I was like, hey, how much are the cars? I also bought the CDs. These are the only CDs I bought today at the same sale. Notorious Big, Beastie Boys, Old Communication, and the Beatles Yellow Submarine. I paid $1 each of those. So, same sale, I bought the CDs, I bought this thing of cars. I was like, how much are the cars? They said $5. I was like, fine, because what I do is I usually say $1 a piece, and then I usually wind up selling them for 50 cents a piece, because they buy one like $1, but if they buy a bunch, I go less. So, there's way more than, I don't know, there's more than 20 here, so I figured, okay, I'll buy those, can't go wrong. Sorry I'm sniffling so much, but here, I got this. This is pretty cool. Let's see if I can get my shadow not to be in it. Pretty neat. It looks to me like it's well, it's definitely modernist, probably like cubist. I really don't think it's old. Here, I backed up so you could see it all. It looks, I see Japanese, you know, I see a Japanese influence to it. Not sure, just the way the beard looks there. You know, the men's beard, the way the girl's dressed, what she's serving, I don't know, here, you see that? How she's serving the food. The table, I don't know. I see, to me, it looks Japanese, and it looks kind of cubist. Definitely modernist. here. Can you read that? It looks like M-I-U, possibly Y-A, or possibly a stylized. Here, let me get a little closer. Possibly a stylized A. M-I-U-A or M-I-U-Y-A. And the date looks like 2003. So even when I looked at the back of it, I didn't think it was old. I almost was not going to buy it. See how, let's see. See how nice and white and clean it is? So there's like no oxidation. But it's nice, you know, and they gave it to me for 15 bucks. So what I might do is I might put it on Facebook Marketplace and see what happens. I don't know. I don't imagine that it's a very valuable piece, but I like the fact that it's a painting, you know, and whatever. Just 15 bucks. I really shouldn't be buying paintings lately, but okay, let me show these. This tripod was 2 bucks. I will either use, Daryl, I'm going to take these 2 tripods, and I'm going to leave one of them at your house. I might leave the bigger one. This one I paid $6 for, and it's a nice tripod, whatever. I could sell it for at least $10 if I wanted, but I'm going to leave the bigger one at your house, or I'll leave the smaller one at your house. It depends. This says 50 inches, right? 50 inches is 4 feet tall. Now that may be high enough for my camera for when we do our podcast, or it may not, but this one certainly is. It just might be too big for the camera I'm going to use, you know, like it might actually, I might put the camera on it and the camera will be in the screen, or the part that the camera goes on, whatever. One of these is staying at your house, Daryl, because the little one was too small. I had to put it on a chair. Bought this for Daisy. She likes Hellboy. If she doesn't want it, I'll just sell it. It's a bank. It's a Right Hand of Doom ceramic bank. Kind of neat. I don't think it'll be worth that much. I went to one sale, and boy, they had a bunch of stupid junk. I was looking at some Star Trek pins, and at first I thought they said $3, but then I showed them the Star Trek and a couple of Disney pins, and they were like 20 bucks. I'm like, no, thank you. So, but then I said, how much is this? And they said $5, and I was like, I said, how about 3? And they're like, fine. This is in Arabia, Finland, and it's like wall art. It's just a little ceramic tile. Arabia, Finland is usually good. I don't know how much this is worth. I don't think it's worth a lot of money. Yeah, because it's scannable. But for $3, whatever, I'll put it in a... If it's worth 20 bucks, I'll put it on eBay, and that'll do it. This is a Kutchen Stoltz. That's really like a new and unused 6-piece cutlery set. I didn't buy this for resale. The lady had it for $8. I tried to get it for $5. I said, hey, it's the end of the day. Would you do it for $5, right? And she was like, no, I think I want $8. And I was like, oh, I guess you got me because, or whatever. I guess I'll buy it anyway. But I look up online. I could buy this like $10 free ship. So I bought it for my daughter. She wants to cook more. And if she doesn't use it, I don't know what I'll like. Just take the knives and throw them at wood or something. It beats me. Let's see. Oh, and then I bought this little stupid mini tripod for like $2. This comes in handy because it's small. I can put this on top of my car or whatever. It's not really very stable, but it just lifts the camera off. I use it for action cameras. I already showed the games. You know what? I'll show the rest of this. I'll show the jewelry rest of the stuff. Let me just show these chairs. This is actually a really nice chair. It's Northwest Territory. Let me back up. Let me turn it so it's in the sun. It has it folds up, nice and small. And I have a similar chair at the flea market, but it's starting to get a little raggedy. $6. They had it for $7, I think, and they gave it to me for $6, I think. I tried to get it for $5, and they're like, how about $6? I'm like, okay, yeah, fine. I would have paid the $7. A lot of times, like on BS crap like this that I'm going to keep for myself, I'm not going to sell, that I just try and get it cheaper so I can save money. You know, AJ and I have, Angry Steve have opened a store, and we're laying out a lot of money. For me, I'm not rich. So, if I can save a couple of bucks here or there, whatever, it adds up. You know, I'll buy another gallon of gas or whatever. Try not to waste it. This is actually pretty cool. This chair folds up. I don't know if you can see. And I sat in it. It's actually comfortable. And to fold it up, all I do is this. Can you see? Neat, huh? I paid blah, 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 blah. I paid $3 for that. Yeah, and I was like, I was sitting in it. Daisy, look at this chair. It's pretty comfortable. Oh, nice. But it folds up. Yeah, isn't that nice? It's only from 2003, I think. I don't know. Doesn't it look like Japanese cubist to you?
Not Japanese.
Well, look at the characters. You think it's Chinese?
I gotta go work. So you want?
Daisy's got to go to work, and she can't help me with the art. She's too busy.
Yeah, bye.
She got to make the money, pay the bills. Daisy said bye. She said she loves me. I'm the best dad ever. She heard that and said boo on the way out. Yeah, these cars. All right. So anyway, I got these 2 great chairs. That's amazing. Let me show this. And I don't even know. Like, I would say the painting's the most valuable thing I got today, if I can sell it. Like, if I wanted to sell that and I put it out to sell at a flea market, I don't think I'd take less than 50, right? Which I really don't want to do. But if maybe I put it on Facebook, maybe I can get 150, 200. I don't know. I got to see if I can figure out who the artist is. Beats me. If anybody knows, right? Okay. At one sale, I saw all these coins, and I looked at them, and they say Sunoco on one side, but on the other side, they're the presidents, and what they are, they're like Sunoco Presidential Coin Series, and this one's 2000, and I don't know if they do other years. No, I guess they were all from 2000. And like, here's a bag of Kennedy. I have no clue what the value is on these. I mean, if they're worth 10 bucks, or maybe I can lot them in lots of 2, because look, this is a bag of Kennedy. Well, anyway, I'm like, hey, how much is this, right? And I don't know, $4 or $5. I said, I'll give you 5. Here's Clinton. That's me, President Clinton. Okay, ladies. I'm in the house. I had never thought of impersonating Bill Clinton, but I think I'm doing it pretty good. Hey, ladies, it's me, Bill Clinton. You know, you may want to put something over your dress there. Don't want to mess it up. Everybody love me. The ladies love me. My wife got a little mad. I don't know. I got to work on my Clinton routine, I guess. But look at all the Kennedy ones I got. I checked online, and these aren't really worth much. There might be one that's worth more than another. Here's Nixon. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook. That's it. I'm not a crook. Now there's some in here that are loose. What I may do, the ones that are not loose, like see these are in like little plastic baggies. Maybe I'll do something with them online. And the ones that are loose, oh, this bag has a hole in it. The ones that are loose, I'll just probably take to the flea market, especially if they're not worth too much, you know. So anyway, $5, right? What do you think? I would say right here that's like 50. So I will say I got between 200 and 300 of these things for $5. Maybe I can get $1 a piece at the flea market. Don't know, don't care. But for $5, right? I'm going to make money on those. I bought this for $1. Imperial Musk Men's Cologne, British Sterling. Probably worth 20 bucks. You know, I'll probably put it online for 20 bucks, whatever it's worth or not. For the store, I bought this. This is what looks to be a 1990s because of the single stitch shoulder. Mickey Unlimited Disney shirt. If you check the other video, they had other shirts from the 90s too. But they were white with stains, and they wanted 2 apiece. And I'm like, man, I'm not really into shirts that much. It was some kind of sports thing, and I don't know what this is. Mickey's doing something. Oh, it's soccer. So anybody that likes soccer and Mickey, you know. This is probably one of the most valuable things I got today. This is probably worth 20, 30 bucks, but I only paid $2. So if I put it in the showcase for, I mean, not in the showcase, in the store, I'll put it on a hanger. If I can get 10 bucks, whatever, I don't care. If it's worth 20, 30, without doing any work, 10 bucks, yeah, that'd be great. Or maybe I'll make like $8, 2 for 15 on shirts and armor touch. I don't know, I'll look it up and I'll decide. This is probably, yeah, actually, let me do this. This actually had paperwork. I'm gonna have to stick my hand in there. Hold on, folks. It's kind of dirty in there. Hopefully I'm not touching any spiders. Got a little yellow spot. Alright. This is a Murano vase. It's kind of an end of the day pattern. It needs cleaning, but otherwise I don't see anything wrong with it. It's got a nice silver made in Italy sticker on the bottom. How old do I think it is? I don't think it's really old. I think it's like 70s, 80s, 90s. It's got this sticker on it. It says, I very maestri vetrai. And on the back, and this is a pamphlet, let's see. The Azuro company dates back many years. Qualified experience works in art, traditions of glass blowing are employed by the company. Each piece is handmade by the Azuro masters. You know, on eBay, I think I would put this for over 100. Now, I might stick it in a showcase, like in the 60 or so. I'm going to do a little bit of research on it. Maybe this is just a card. I thought this was like a pamphlet, but it appears to be just kind of a card because it doesn't seem to open. And I can't really date it specifically. Okay, it has a website, so it can't be that old. Because websites... Alright, I'm going to say it's fairly contemporary. I'm going to say maybe the 2000s or something, or especially with a website. Whatever. So when I said, oh, maybe 70s, I'm wrong. But still, I paid $5. So I think if I don't want to put it on eBay, I'm going to make like, I'm going to put 60 and put it in the showcase. It's a beautiful piece. All right. Like including the pamphlet might shoot me a little bit in the privates. I might be, I don't know, what do you call it, like spitting my own, I don't know. Basically, if I include the pamphlet, it would make people think it's not old, so I have to decide. I generally don't mind telling people whether it's old or not, or if they, especially if they ask me. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, these cloisonne little teapots. I paid $2 for this one because it had a cup. And this is like showcase stuff, you know, that's whatever. And I paid $1 for this one. I don't think these are very old. If I put them in the showcase, I don't believe I'll ask more than 8 or 10 for this. Because, and I'll see if I can figure out how to get the, yeah, okay, the lid fits on. I don't see anything wrong with it. But they're not old. They're not that very special. They're not very specially designed. Whatever. All right, I got this tiki totem, and this is a nice carved wood one. Look at that. 50 cents. They had like a tiki bar and stuff, but this is probably showcase. Unless this is like 40, I'll say like 35, 40 on eBay. I'm just sticking in a showcase for like 15 or whatever. You know, a lot of times I say like I'm going to do this if I'm not sure of prices. Now, I know this isn't that valuable, but I have to decide. Like, I'm going to put it in the showcase first, and if it doesn't sell, I'll get it on eBay. And then on eBay, it's probably worth like 20 to 40 without doing any research off the top of my head. That's what I'm going to guess. All right, jewelry. All right, this is probably the most interesting piece. If this is a Jelly Belly, right? Now, it is vintage. Marie says a lot of the Jelly Bellies were Coro. I thought some might have been Trifari or other makers. I don't really know. She knows more than me about certain things. I'm trying to get this to, okay, the pin to hook in. All right. This could possibly be what they call a Jelly Belly, which is like where they would put a plastic belly in the animal. Now, a lot of times, if they're clear, people, I mean, it's like a clear lucite would be, but this actually is a clear lucite with green in it. So I think this could possibly be what you call a Jelly Belly, right? Let me just, no, it might be glass. Okay, it's probably not a Jelly Belly. Okay, it's probably not a Jelly Belly because it feels like it's glass. So I'm probably wrong there. So this is probably not as valuable as I would hope it could be because it's not a Jelly Belly, which I said like 10 times right. Okay, I think this ball is silver. I don't even know what Marie paid for George. She didn't pay a lot for today. I bought this. I bought this and this for $5, right? And the lady was like, the terms are sterling, right? But then when I took a magnet, they all went to it. So unless she finds hallmarks that say it's sterling and they're like rhodium plated, all of these immediately, I'll put them all down and then I'll focus on them. All of these immediately went straight to a magnet. Even this one. This one looks like it opens. So it's either rhodium. This didn't go to a magnet though. It's either rhodium plated. See, there's some kind of hammered work. I don't know why these wouldn't be sterling, but whatever, doesn't matter. I paid $5, so whatever we do, I'm not going to lose money on that. Here's some Lucinda house pins. These are good if you don't want to make a lot of money. But these were $1 a piece, and what we do with these is we buy them and then we lot them. Usually lots of 3 or lots of 4. We try not to pay more than $1 a piece, because we pay more than $1 a piece. It's just, they don't sell for that much. Like if I listed these are sell on between $8 and $12 on eBay. Somebody asked 15, but that's a hard sell. They just sit there. If you lot them 2 or 3 for 15 to 20, then they sell. So that's what we're gonna do. We usually get a few of these. We kind of like this. This is pewter, I guess. She's not even here. She said, I didn't get anything that special with Joy. You just talk about it. So I guess she liked this. Nice pewter pin. All right, this is Whiting and Davis. This could be good. This could be like 40 to 40 and up, maybe. And it's basically a cameo, right? And it says Whiting and Davis somewhere. She's gonna have to clean the inside a little bit. Oh, there. It says it right here. I got that. And it's kind of like a clamper style with a hook thing. I think this is in the 40 or so range. I don't know. Maybe these are Honora pearls or something. I could be wrong. She told me something. Oh, here it is. This is pretty, right? Kind of pretty. This is one of the first things she bought in the morning. Maybe they're not Honora, but it's just kind of nice. It's just like freshwater type pearls. I don't know what the deal with this one is. It doesn't look pearlescent like the other ones. And mother of pearl, seashell, whatever. And then this pin, she bought this here. This is like a BS pin, but she bought this because get out of the shadow. She has people like, she has someone that likes snowman pin. So, and oh, here, this is actually better than it looks, but I'm not sure on the exact value of this. She said there's people that I think these are selling for 40 or so, or like that online. And there's a maker's mark, maybe. I don't see it though. Let me try and focus in on there. I don't see a maker's mark immediately. She knows what it is though. That could be a maker's mark there that I can't read. She knows what it is though, and I think she said this is a decent piece. She can sell it. All right, that's everything I got today. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be at the Sterling Street Fair, but it's gonna rain. It's gonna be annoying, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. AJ's gonna be there, but he's working, and he might set up some stuff. I don't know. I mean, the rain really messes us up, and it makes it not worthwhile to set up. So we don't really make any money doing that. But I'll just finish up early because we're actually gonna go and help. And then I'll probably come back and do some eBay. But anyway, that's everything I got today. Hope you saw something interesting that I had here. Maybe you learned a little bit from what I showed. And pay attention to what I'm doing because, like I said, we're opening a store soon. You know, we have the store. So we're going to be decorating. We're going to be working on it. We're going to be putting stuff in there. It's going to be mostly pop culture. And I'm doing it myself, AJ, of course, and Angry Steve. Anyway, I'm out of here. Goodbye.